hit show The X-Files. You can also see her in a new movie, Playing by Heart, which opens January 22nd. Please welcome back to the show the one and only Gillian Anderson. Sit. There you go.
Oh, thank goodness.
That is like a major slit up that dress there.
I didn't actually think about this part of it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that okay.
It's all right. It's designer. It's happening. It's now.
It is happening. Costume. Costume with a K is what it is.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's kind of nice.
This is Lane Bryant with an L.
You look so fabulous.
I'm in the Chub Club now. I'm in the Chub Club. Thank you very much. And I'm trying for the millennium to get healthier.
I think that's excellent.
Because how old's your baby?
She's 4. She's
4 now. It's hard to chase them around. You know what I mean?
It is hard to chase them around. Yeah. But, you know, as they get older, it gets easier, and they can, you know, and then they start chasing you around.
Yeah, but you have a girl.
I have a girl.
Now, you see, this could sound
very
sexist,
different.
but I think it's very different.
I think it is.
Because I have a baby girl who's 15 months and my baby boy who's 3.5, who I turn around for 5 seconds, he is gone.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
It's
you have
scary.
to have eyes in the back of your head.
You do. Do you like motherhood? It's the greatest thing,
I do.
right?
It's the greatest thing.
She come to work with you?
I'm so in love with my daughter. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, do your kids come
Yeah, they're here today.
Are they really?
Yeah, they have strep throat. Stay away from them.
Okay.
All right. But that must be good for her. She's always been, the X-Files, though, creep her out a little bit, or she doesn't get it?
No, it doesn't really. In fact, she tells me constantly that she's not afraid of the dark and she's not afraid of monsters.
Really?
You know. But I don't think there's been anything ever on the show, you know, when she's on set with me that's ever really scared her.
Yeah, because
she's very open-minded and, you know.
I think in some ways you expose them to that when they're young. Maybe they don't get as afraid of it.
Yeah, and she also sees the process of, you know, there was actually one guy once who, there was an episode about a tree monster. This guy who was like a tree.
Yeah, and he lived underneath.
And he lived underneath.
Yeah.
And so he went through all this prosthetic makeup with his bark on his body and everything. And when he was gone, she missed him. She kept talking about her friend, the tree man, and she wanted him to come back. And she didn't get that, you know, that he'd have to go through 7 hours of prosthetic makeup to get her friend back, you know?
To become Tree Man.
Yeah, but she loved the person underneath, you know, and so, you know, so it's
Does she have a
endearing.
favorite show? Is she into the comfy couch, or?
No, but you know what? We did an episode with Lily Tomlin recently, who's fantastic, and she gave us some Edith Ann videos, which are just so amazing. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but there's one about homeless people, and she goes to her therapist and she talks about, you know, about strengthening her insides and about, you know, taking care of herself. And it's very progressive and conscious.
Yeah, great messages for kids. That was a good
Wonderful.
episode too. That was your New Year's Eve Christmas special episode.
That was fun.
I watch it all the time. I'm addicted. I love it.
I'm glad.
I'm very upset because there's a new show, The Sopranos, on HBO.
I saw it last night. It's wonderful.
What do you mean you saw it? It's on against your own show.
I'd already seen my own show.
Oh, yeah, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah, geez.
But it's wonderful. I mean,
Isn't it great?
I don't know whether I'm supposed to say that
But
or
you
not,
know what?
it's
It reruns Tuesdays at 11.
What, Sopranos?
Yes.
Okay, everybody know that. Do not watch it on Sunday nights because it reruns on Tuesday at 11.
Tuesdays at 11, so you don't want to watch the news and who does lately. Watch The Sopranos Tuesdays at 11 on HBO. Yeah. So when do you have time to make a movie, doing an hour-long drama?
Well, during the hiatus, we have about 2.5 months where we can go away and do something if we want. And
this is a cute, great little movie. You and Jon Stewart are so cute.
It's a great film. You know, it's a lovely romantic comedy, but it has some really important messages underneath about the courage to change and about forgiveness. And you know, some of the conversations that are had amongst the couples that are in the movie are just, you know, they're riveting. And you've got Jenna Rollins and Sean Connery and Ellen Burstyn and Jay Moore and Jon Stewart and Angelina Jolie, and it's just a tremendous
And it's
cast.
wonderful how it all weaves together at the end. Like, you don't really know how the characters are related till the end of the film.
Yeah.
We have a clip here. Do you know which clip it is? I hope you do.
We're in a restaurant. This is the first date that we've had, and I'm very nervous. And that's about all you need to know.
Okay, take a look. Gillian Anderson, very nervous. But
I think you can tell that I'm not very good at this.
You're charming. And real. Lovely. What did I say?
No, nothing. I just, before I came here tonight, I was discussing you with my sister. We were coming up with a psychological profile. Several, actually.
And which did I fit into?
Oh, none. I think I'm going to have to revise the filing system. Which one's too good to be true category?
Hi. I was telling Gillian about the internet. We're on the internet, and she is always voted the most popular internet person. Are you very...
Well, you know what's so weird is that there are all these websites that have my head on top of other people's naked bodies, which is such a backhanded compliment. It's like, you know,
Really?
it's like, yeah, we like your face, but your body can go. Let's take that okay, you know.
I personally would not be insulted if they did that to me. As long as it was a thinner person. Now, you are going to sign some things for us that we're going to put up for auction on eBay. eBay.com. Gillian Anderson packages from the X-Files, all the money going to the For All Kids Foundation.
Yes,
So later
there's a
today.
big jacket and
A jacket and everything. Look for that. Now, I understand, my producer told me that you have a helpful hint, snack-wise, Chub Club.
Well, remember last time I came and I brought you the tofu pie, which you so graciously hated?
It was horrible, Gillian. It was horrible. It was I gagged on it. I was sick for 2 days because of it.
Well, I've got something, you know, we were having a conversation about little tips, just for, you know, when you get the munchies in the middle of the day, or, you know, and everybody, you know, almost everybody goes through that kind of situation. But I'm always coming up with little ideas, you know, just to fill in between meals and stuff like that.
Right.
So I brought my latest, and you've put it out so nicely for me.
I did not put it out.
Or
Someone
somebody
did. I have not
Okay.
seen this. Do you know how happy and relieved I am there is no tofu on this platter?
Okay.
All right.
Well, let me tell you what this is. We've got, can I actually say the name of this?
Sure, go ahead.
We've got, you know, there's different companies like Carnation and Swiss Miss and others that come out with this sugar-free, non-fat hot cocoa. And so what I'll do late at night is I'll rip open a packet and I'll peel a banana and I'll stick the banana into the packet and eat it, and it's like chocolate banana. But what's also very good is Granny Smith, because you get the tartness of the apple and with the sugar. So I want
you
you
have
to
to
do
lick
a
the
little,
banana in order to make it stick?
It's quite moist.
It's
See,
moist,
it's
okay.
already moist, and then dip it in and you know, get a good chunk on there.
Surprisingly fulfilling.
It's very good.
I did not think I would enjoy that, honestly.
No.
I was a little suspect. Look how much chocolate you can get on one thing.
I know. Tell me about it.
Look how much you can
Tell
get.
me about it.
Do you know the Swiss Miss
Yes.
commercial?
No, I don't.
Swiss Miss instant cocoa with mini marshmallows. That's the commercial.
This doesn't have any marshmallows in it. But isn't it, look, taste it, isn't it?
And that's got to be like 0 calories.
Yeah. It's you know, it's the tartness of the apple and and it's great.
It's very good.
And it fills you up, and it's, you know.
All right, this is going to become our Chub Club tip of the week. If you want a snack, dip a banana into some Swiss Miss instant cocoa, sugar-free, without the marshmallows. Now, Gillian, when we come back, will you play an audience game with me?
I am going to play an
We're going
audience
to play the X-Files audience game. Don't go away. Right after this break, we'll be right back. Well, it's no secret, one of my favorite shows ever, The X-Files. Gillian, your storylines, you never know what's going to be happening or what to expect. We decided to play a little game called X Marks the Spot. Our first contestant, come on up. Come on up. The rules are simple. Get in the middle. Gillian, don't let her see the bottom. Gillian and I will, they cheat on this show, Gillian. Fair warning. People always cheat. Other people scream and help, and I don't enjoy it. We'll each read an X-Files storyline, and then you have to say which one is true and give us the X right here, because X marks the spot, all right?
Is that going to stick to us?
Yeah, it is.
Gonna,
It's got double stick there.
Right.
Yeah, we're all prepared.
All
right. Jillian, read your storyline.
Okay. Mulder and Scully investigate a family of inbreds. They suspect they've kidnapped a woman to bear their children. Actually, it's their mother who lives under a bed.
Is that the storyline, or Mulder and Scully investigate reports of an invasion by 3-inch tall aliens who can only be seen by children under the age of 6, and Mulder? What's your name again?
Rhonda,
Where do you live?
at Blairstown, New Jersey.
I should have done that first. Damn. Where do you put your X?
On Gillian.
You're right! X-Files video for you.
Sit down, sit down. Can I keep this on? All right, I'll keep going.
Marie Petricelli, come on down, Marie. Marie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, fine.
Where you from?
Fairlawn, New Jersey.
What do you do for a living?
I do volunteer work at one of the veterans hospitals.
That's very nice, Marie. Good for you. You ever watch the X-Files? Couple times? All right, you're just going to be guessing, and it's a 50% chance. Take it away, Gillian.
Mulder investigates an evil clown who is suspected of implanting alien brains inside circus employees.
Or Scully gets a tattoo and meets a man. The man admits his tattoo's been talking to him and told him to murder his neighbor. What do you think, Marie? Scully or me?
I have to think it's her.
Oh, Marie, you're wrong. Give me that X. That's totally mine.
Change my mind?
You know what? Because I'm a sucker, I'm going to give you the prize anyway. The X-File videos. Yes, sit down. All right. Quick, come on, quick. Got to do this fast.
Okay.
All right. Hi, Mildred.
Okay.
How are you? Fine. Step down so you don't look like a giant. All right. All right, Mildred, we got to go quick. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Scully poses as a laboratory assistant to investigate evil cloning practices by our government. She is cloned and has to fight her sinister double. Are you peeking? Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Gillian. Get up on that. 5 babies are born with tails. Mulder figures out that they're all fathered by a man who can morph into anyone. That male becomes Mulder and hits on Scully. Who do you think? You are totally wrong. There you go, Mildred. We give him the prize Gillian's movie opens. When does it open now?
January 22nd.
January 22nd. Go see it, would you? And listen, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff from Gillian signed on eBay, including the package that the audience won, those videos. Thank you very much, Pat. Right there, videos. Next, the sinking wall investigation. Don't go away. Gillian Anderson!